Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Alright, on with more Throne of Bhaal stuff. When last we left off, we had cleared out the sewers, and now we are looking into the strange case of the traitor that opened the gates. We've already questioned Matteo. Let's question Countess Santelli.
Just as I thought!
Please, I have nothing to say to you. Please, my lady, I have spoken with Matteo. Oh, Matteo. Forgive me, I had no choice. I could not bear to lose my son. How does accusing Matteo of treason and murder help your son? I was forced to do this. A Kiser Jheari. He has kidnapped my boy, Arctic. Said if I accused Matteo, he would return my son to me. But now he's gone back on his word. He says he'll keep my son to guarantee my silence. I fear the worst. That Kiser has no intention of ever returning my son. What a snake. I can kill him for you if you want. No, Kiser must not be harmed, I beg you. He's the only one who knows where my son is. So what would you have me do? I don't know what to do. I wish Matteo to be free. I wish Kiser to be punished most of all. I just wish my son was safe now on my side. I have nothing to reward you with, but perhaps you could go to Kiser's home and speak with him. Perhaps somehow you can convince him to release my son. Anything else you can tell me? I have nothing else I can tell you. Please, go to Kiser's home and speak with him.
Whatever I can do to help.
I am afraid that most of the characters that I am going to be voicing at the moment will probably sound a little bit more monotonous than they probably would be if I was back at my normal range of vocal talent, or lack thereof. Anyway, this is Kiser's home. Fancy digs.
Onward then!
Kiser Jheari.
Interlopers in my abode? Perhaps you have mistaken this edifice for an establishment of commerce. I assure you, you are mistaken.
Well, you are a trader by trade. If you vacate these premises forthwith, I shall exonerate you for the transgression of your intrusion. You like big words, don't you? I have questions for you, Kiser. I am at a distinct disadvantage. You have the privilege of knowing my appellation, yet your own moniker remains somewhat of an enigma. I do like option 3, but let's be diplomatic. I am Leon. I want to ask you about Matteo. A sorrowing circumstance, to be sure. Who could have conjectured that Matteo was a traitor? David Kiser. Countess Santelli told me you kidnapped Arctic. So the Countess has violated her covenant of discretion. Before you falter to various conclusions, however, I suggest you hear my exegesis of the extenuating circumstances, Child of Bhaal. I officially register surprised. You assume I did not know your identity and ancestry long before you stumbled into my dwelling. I present you with an offer, Bhaalspawn. I admit my culpability in Ardic's abduction. Yet this does not implicate me in the betrayal of Sarevok. Arctic did see me near the gates, but I was not the guilty party. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, go on. The real traitor is a wizard named Erard. He poses as a stalwart defender of Sarevok, yet in truth he is a seditious prevaricator. The mind of that mage is convoluted beyond comprehension. If this is true, why didn't you just tell Captain Samand? No one would believe my account, not without substantial proof. Captain Samand is driven by a perverse desire to ruin me, and he was willing to convict me based on Ardic's speculative testimony. I was compelled to secure my own liberty that I could pursue my investigations against the sorcerer and uncover the evidence that will implicate the renegade mage. But why did you frame Matteo? I could not let Erard know anyone suspects his involvement. otherwise it would destroy the evidence I need to procure. And the only other people in the vicinity were Arctic and Matteo. I had to kidnap Arctic, and then use him to coerce his mother to point the finger of blame at Matteo. Only in this way could I keep myself from prison without alerting Erard of my intention to expose him. A far-fetched tale. How do I know that you are telling the truth? Ah, the internal curse of the successful merchant. People see my affluence and are instantly predisposed to doubt me. I have no proof to offer at this time, but I do hold one card yet. If any harm befalls me, I guarantee Arctic will never be found alive. If you desire to aid the Countess, you will help me exonerate myself. I assume you want me to find evidence implicating Erard? Alas, such elementary resolution is not possible. While Erard lives, he's able to obfuscate investigation into his own actions. Only his demise will allow me to clear my own name. So you want me to kill the wizard Erard? Regrettably, yes. I could not attempt such an endeavor myself, but you might prevail where I would falter. If not for me, consider how this will benefit Arctic, the Countess, and even Saradush itself. Do we now have full understanding of the situation? May I rely on your absolute cooperation in this matter? What's to stop me from telling Captain Samant what I know? Without some proof, no one would believe your tale, and it would be extremely detrimental to the health of Arctic. So what's to stop me from just killing you now? You might make the attempt, but my death will not gain anyone involved. I suggest you save your violent impulses for other individuals. Erard comes readily to mind. Return only once your task is done. Until then, we have nothing further to discuss. Ooh, proper slime ball. I like him. As in, you know, I like to hate him. Yes.
Something you need?
Well, as long as we are here, let's have a look around. I mean, probably can't we steal anything from this guy. Certainly not while he's watching. And looting his place is also not really my priority.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Right. I think Erard might be in the basement. Yes. Let's check the basement. Alright, so there's a couple of fellows here. Fighters. That are guarding a door. You know, I am curious. I have not tried pickpocketing at any point. Can I do it?
What was theirs is now mine.
Oh yes, actually, I can. They have healing potions. Or they had healing potions.
What was theirs is now mine.
My pickpocket chance should be quite high, actually. It should be somewhere on this. Combat stats. Class. Oh, that doesn't help. Skills. Pickpocket 150. Alright, so quite good. Any men back here? Alright, so there's clearly something behind here that I cannot see. There's also some other stuff here, but those two men are pretty much all I care about. Just laying a little groundwork.
Yes. Oh yes.
How good is your detection?
What was theirs is now mine.
Right, he didn't even notice. Cool. Even more potions. Mine.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Just as I thought.
I mean, that's fun and all, but I don't think that's ever really a skill I could use properly in any normal situation. If I knew I was going to be fighting people, and they were not actively hostile towards me, But usually I either kill them too quickly for health potions that matter. I'm pretty sure you can't pickpocket in combat. Probably. I mean, maybe if you're invisible, but even then, seems like a high-risk strategy. Alright, let's go see Erard. There's a couple of ways of completing this. I'm feeling good today, and Erard's not a bad man. If we just all can gather up front.
I have things to do. One not being sitting on me duffer talking to you.
It's a weird choice of voice for you. The events of the walls of Sarevok demand all my attentions. I cannot spare the time to speak to you. Kiser Jheari sent me to kill you, but I'm not going to do it. Kiser Jheari? Why would he do such a thing? He claims you betrayed Sarevok by allowing the enemy into the city. Impossible! Everyone knows Matteo is a traitor. Arek was a witness. Caught him red-handed, so I hear. Matteo is just a fall guy. I think Kiser is the real traitor. The word of a ballspoon counts for little here in Sarevok, but for the safety of the city I must investigate the truth of your accusations. We must find Arek. Kiser swears he will never reveal Arek's location until you are dead. Now I know Arek lives and Kiser was involved in his disappearance, I may be able to use my powers of magical divination to reveal that Arek is being held. Alas, I will not be able to do much more than this, as urgent as Arek's testimony is in discovering a traitor in our midst. I cannot leave my place on the wall for more than a few minutes. Show me where Arek is and I shall take care of the rest. Hold, my enchantment begins.
I have things to do. One not being sitting on me duffer talking to you.
My spell is complete. Arek yet lives as you have claimed, but this is most strange. All the signs point to the home of Kiser Jheari. I suggest you investigate Kiser's home more thoroughly. It is not here, there, you shall find... It is there you shall find the son of the Countess. You're not coming with me? I must stay to defend the walls of Sarevok against the magic of our enemy. Find Arek. Only his testimony can save Matteo. Alright. Now you can kill him, of course. Although in our current state that would pretty much drop us another 5 points of reputation. Including any reputation we lose from killing any of the guardsmen that stand near him because... they want to protect their mage, and if any civilians manage to trundle upstairs, you get more trouble, so really killing him I don't feel is worth it, unless you're going for the full evil, but that's stupid evil. Even on evil playthroughs, I don't like playing stupid evil.
Onward then.
Alright, he has disappeared. Well... you should have less health potions now.
To the task at hand.
What is it?
Leon, for endeavoring to divulge my machinations, I shall repay you with the gruesome demise of Arek and yourself.
Nature, take the life she gave! This
Well.
isn't boring, I'll give it that! You shall suffer my wrath!
Something you need?
This isn't boring, I'll give it that!
Father. Yes? Just name what you want.
You sound like Goladon.
course, there is a time stop in this thing. Looks like it didn't work. Have a drink.
What? Oh, I can do that.
Yes?
Just burst you
Don't
down.
yell. I can hear you just fine.
Alright, that's
Something
one
you
less
need.
of that.
As you will.
Right. Arctic must be somewhere around here. And then we go loot the house for anything valuable. Got impressive little underground bits here. Oh, looks like that's Arctic.
Something on your mind?
So the foul traitor dies. I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Saradush. There's so much I must do, I cannot say. Thank you once again. Alright. Gone. Probably gone home to mommy. I mean, fair enough. He was probably the most worried. Alright, let's see if any of these poses dropped anything. And the mage was useless. Not unexpected. Oh, look at that. Some magical gear. A key. Key useful. Secret jail dog. I don't think I need that anymore.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Shakti figurine. This statue is a replica of a fierce gladiator wielding a blade in each hand. By invoking this figurine, the user temporarily transforms himself into a blue armored warrior wielding a magical short sword. Alright, transform once per day. Armor class to -5. User is hasted, can attack twice per round with a +4 sword possessing two proficiency slots for short rounds. Nice. Cannot be used by a barbarian or a fighter. You can hold on to it, just in case I ever do think to use it.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
That's a lot of stealth potions. That rogue really was intending to go to town with this. I mean, this is not a bad trick in and of itself. If you can find enough stealth potions. I honestly don't know if there's that much.
Yes.
You can easily find in the world. I mean, aside from this, I mean, I don't have a character that can really benefit from it, but you know, it's certainly an interesting thought at
your
least.
service.
Also, you ran out of bolts for something. Let's free up space.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
We'll just take the little trickles of gold. Ooh, locked.
Got it.
Something you need?
You need my skills, I see.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Ooh, starfall ore. Definitely want that. This strange material comes from the core of a meteorite which fell from the heavens. The malleable ore is surprisingly strong and radiates an inner heat. Any item forged from the alien matter would undoubtedly possess mysterious and unearthly properties. It is really heavy.
Verily. I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Alright. Thievery, perception. Don't really care about those potions at this stage. Points are always useful. Moving on. I mean, I should probably heal myself before a stray ballista bolt hits me.
Point the sword, and I shall strike!
You sound like Golem. It shall be done with skill and care,
Alright,
if
let's
not brevity.
make sure we check for traps, because I do not trust Jheari in the slightest. Any of this locked? Right. Go to the other room.
Something you need. Onward then.
Yeah. Base gems. Take the Sphinx gem, at least that's worth something. Ooh. A spell I don't have yet. Airy Cloud.
What? At once, your worship.
Okay.
Yes. To the task at hand.
Books. 4 books.
Don't yell. I'll do it for a turnip.
As you will.
What did he hit here? Yes.
Something you need.
You must gather your party before venturing
Of
forth.
course.
Oh, let's go talk to the Countess.
Just name what you want.
I thank you for saving my son. I wish I could offer you more of a reward, but this is all I have. Yeah, it's not bad. It'll heal me enough for another 2 spells, maybe. Also an altercation going on between some humans and dwarves.
Something on your mind?
Outsiders ain't welcome in this town, that much is clear. You're a stranger here, just like us. Let's see we teach these boys a lesson. I don't think violence is the answer here. The only answer these tall folks understand. They won't give us no peace. Everything started going wrong when you dwarves got here. Now our town's doomed. We didn't bring trouble to this town, so quit treating us like we did. Like it or not, we're all in this siege together. Can't you just put aside your differences? It ain't that simple. If I pick a side or clear out, sooner or later this is gonna get ugly. We're ready whenever you are, Runt. Just go ahead and try something.
Something on your mind?
Those dwarves have no respect. If it weren't for our town taking in, they'd be dead already. Well, it's trouble they want, we can give it to them. Are you with us? The real enemy is outside the gates, remember? You better stop this childish bickering before I lose my temper. Hey, now stranger, just relax. No, but we know what you ballsmen are like. All we're doing is blowing off a little steam. Is half of us a ball spawn? Look, brawling in the streets is one thing, but none of us is looking to get killed. Come on, lads, you heard the man. Let's clear out. So, no need to die from that. We should go to the Arcana Archives. I think you will take everything I have to sell.
Oh, yes.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Right. And no, he will not. Alright, what about the stuff I have in my scroll case? I mean, I can't use any of it. I think. Aside from the wish spells. Let's just get rid of everything else. So many misleads. Keep the wish spells. Might be useful. Definitely do not want to do chaos at any point, really. Right, I mean, I know you can cast these spells and all that, but I will forget. How about gems? Do you care about gems? You care not about gems. Alright. We'll go back to the tavern.
Just as I thought.
Luckily, Sardush is kind of small. Compared to the cities we've been in so far.
Onward, then.
I mean, heck, even Trade Beat feels far bigger.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Alright. You will take our stuff. You'll take our stuff. Cool. I don't know that you have all the necessary monies to be able to buy all this stuff, but I guess there's some complex system of IOUs. There. Now our money is back up to normal values.
To the task at hand.
I can look for some more spells in the Arcana Archive to add to the collection.
As you will.
Lovely little spell that I can add.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
We will not be coming back here all that much once we have finished with Kromnir, the Ilkhan. Is there anything in particular I would care about? Protection from energy. This is level 8 spells, huh? Wail of the Banshee. Thing is, though, I don't know if I will ever be able to get to level 9 spells at this point. I could look it up, but nah. Imprisonment. How would kill? I'm so tempted. If nothing else, just for the experience points. In any case, that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye!